Greetings, friends. As always, it's an extremely high honor to welcome you back to Rick's Garage. What I'm doing right now is I'm cleaning the finger marks off of my 50-foot air hose. I'm using a little WD-40 on a rag. It does a nice job of getting these finger marks off. I do this every once in a while so it don't look so ratty. That's not the purpose of today's video. As I was doing this, it occurred to me it might be fun to do an update on the Vevor or Vevor, I'm not sure how to say that, hose reel. I installed it about 1.5 years ago. My old hose reel was a Husky. It was enclosed, and I had it for about 4 or 5 years, and when I installed that several years ago, I noticed a very slight hiss coming from it. It always leaked right from day one. When I started out, it was a very tiny hiss I could hear, and I just thought that's how they're supposed to be. Now, over the years I used it, the hiss got worse and worse, till about 1.5 years ago, where it was so bad I was losing power on my tools. So I decided it was time to replace it. So I was looking online and I came across this Vevor product. It was very inexpensive. I liked the look of it. So I ordered one and I installed it. And the first thing I noticed is that I did not hear any sort of hiss whatsoever. It was not leaking. Now I'll show you my system here. We'll go around to my closet where my compressor is. Now this is my compressor room. It's underneath the stairway, and it's exactly behind the bench where I have my hose reel, and I've got a little switch in the wall to turn it off and on. Now don't be fooled by the size of this compressor. It's a 30-gallon tank, but it's very powerful and it puts out about 11 CFM. It'll power any tool I have. Now you can't buy these anymore. I bought this at Sears about 30 years ago, and it's been a great compressor, although it's very, very loud. That's why I have it in another room. Now I want to show you something. I don't know how well you can see this, but the compressor is off. This is the honest truth. I haven't had this compressor on in a couple of days. And I want to show you something. This is one of my air tools. There's still enough power in that compressor to power that tool. This Vevor air reel does not leak whatsoever. As I said before, when I installed this air reel, I didn't hear anything leaking from it. I thought that they were supposed to leak because my other new one leaked right from the get-go and got worse as the years go on. So I've had this thing installed now for pretty close to 1.5 years. It does not leak air whatsoever, as you just saw. The first time I realized that it was holding air very well, I come down to use my compressor, and I turned it on and it didn't come on. I said, oh my God, now there's something wrong with my compressor. I've had it for 30 years. So I went in the closet and checked it, and it was still up to pressure. Evidently it did not lose any pressure, and that's why it didn't come on when I threw the switch. So that gives you an idea of how well this reel holds air. So it's been absolutely great. I would recommend it to anybody. I just want to state for the record that I am not associated with Vevor. I have not accepted any sponsorship from Vevor. They do not sponsor me. I paid for this hose reel with my own money, as I have every product I've ever reviewed on my channel. To date, I have not accepted any sponsorships from any product, thereby giving you an honest opinion of every product I've ever reviewed on my channel. So that's all I've got, friends. I'm going to go back to cleaning this disgustingly dirty hose. Before I go, I will post 2 videos to your left, I hope of which you find them of interest, and to your right, as always, will be a picture of my avatar in the form of my very trusty German Shepherd. By all means, feel free to click on that. should you wish to subscribe to my channel. So thanks again for watching. Hope to see you all very, very soon.